universe. My name is Veronica. Some people know me as Veronica Cooter, Veronica Vanessa Cooter, Sapphire, Vern. I have many names. The name that I was going to go with for this channel is Sapphires and Ocean Waves. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later. But hello, how are you today or tonight or whatever time of day it is? It's night here because I think that the only time that I will be filming is when my children are asleep. But welcome to my very first video. So it is a Thursday night. My kids are asleep, the doors are shut, and hopefully no one wakes up to bother me. I'm going to diamond paint. I've spent way too long setting this up, so we're just going to do it and hopefully it goes well. I am working on My Sword by Indie Creates, and this canvas was made by Enablers Outpost. The owners of Enablers Outpost are Elizabeth and Edward. The accessories I have are a pen from Lazy River Wood Turning, a pen from Norse Alchemist, and a pen from Lazy River Wood Turning. And I love their pens. And I don't just say that because Matt and Steph are my friends. And they're coming out with diamond paintings. Like, hopefully I can get this edited all in one day. So at the time you're seeing this, which is hopefully Friday, they're coming out with diamond paintings, I think tomorrow, Saturday, November 5th. And then I'm using my Paws and Claws Mini Made tray with the kitty inside because I have a kitty. I have a cover minder from Cover Minders by Saban. I have sectioned with washi tape from Michaels, I think. I don't remember, honestly. And, micro dots in my single placer and Miranda's Crafty Corner putty in this multi-placer and Enablers Outpost Blue Chit in this multi-placer. And no, I did not say shit. I said chit. I promise. Okie dokie. So this kit came in baggies, which I've never worked out of baggies before. This is my first time, but I finished Midnight Spell for Jills and Chills, and I didn't feel like kitting up, so I just worked out of baggies. I was lazy. I know, that sucks of me, but oh well. So how's everyone today, tonight, tomorrow, whenever? Hopefully everyone's good. I am okay, I guess. I want this week to be over for sure. Okay, let me get my first color. Let's pick a color that, oh, here, by the way, I'm sorry, I meant to show this. This is the image. Isn't that pretty? So I'm working on over here, and I've done this part, and we're up here in this little top right corner of the image, but I'm turned like this, so you can get an idea. So let's pick a color that there's a lot of so I can talk and not have to change my color out a lot. Hold on one second because there's going to be crinkles, so I'm going to cut the crinkle out. All right, let's do it. I have never worked with crystals before, and I have to say that it's super fun. Okay, so since this is my first video, I thought it would make sense to do a WIP Chat and just talk to y'all. I know a lot of y'all caught me on Shay's Crafting with Shay's Live on Hallows Eve, which it was super fun, y'all. And we dressed up really good. I tried really hard to do a good job because I felt really honored that Shay wanted me on her channel. Like, she asked me, and I was just like, I don't think anybody cares to hear from me. But while we were on there, she mentioned the fact that I had made a video a few months ago and then just never posted it. And a lot of y'all seem to want to hear from me and wanted me to start a channel. So here I am. And a lot of y'all subscribed to me like that day, knowing nothing except for, that hour and a half of us talking. And I just want to say that I really appreciate that. I don't know. I don't talk to people like all day long. A little bit about me. I work from home. I have work meetings several days a week, but I mean, that's like 30 minutes of talking to a customer about where their stuff is, or, giving them updates about, you know, things in my job. So that's not like real human interaction, right? And then the other human interaction I have are my two children. My oldest, David, is 7, and he's so, so sweet, but, still not adult interaction. And then my youngest, who's home with me while I work from home, is Liam, and he is 1, almost 2 years old. He will be 2 in January. So, as you can imagine, it gets exhausting, talking to a 1-year-old all day who, barely talks. He tells me that he wants Car, which is Cars the movie, and that's about all the talking I get out of him. Cars outside. That's it. So yeah, it actually really means the world to me that there's all these people in the community that want to interact with me, that care what I have to say, that want to potentially like listen to me talk or watch me. Like that's pretty cool. So, thank you for supporting me. This is the very start of what will hopefully be something that I will want to continue. So feel free to leave comments down below, giving me feedback, constructive criticism, not hatefulness. Be kind and all that. But I'm here to listen and take your feedback and learn and grow. And I'm really lucky that when I got involved in this community, I fell into a group of friends that I know will probably be brutally honest with me, in all the best ways, and will help me, or will tell me I'm being embarrassing, or whatever. So anyway, so you know that I work from home. I have a full-time job. It's in telecommunications. And basically, I don't think I should say like the main customer that my company works for, but basically, I'm involved in a lot of like getting 5G deployed, for a certain company, and, stuff like that. Stuff that has to do with your service and connectivity for a specific phone company. So I told you I have 2 children. I also have a cat. She is very old. She is 14. And it scares me every day that she gets older, because I feel like, I don't know, you know how it is with pets, especially as they get older. You're just like almost waiting for the other shoe to drop, even though you don't want it to. So, but I got her when I was 16 years old. I'm 30 now. I turned 30 in September, the day before Shay. So September 24th is my birthday. Yeah, so I've had her for a long time, almost half my life, which is kind of crazy to think about. And I love her. She's so sweet. Her name is Tuesday. She's a big cuddle bug, and she likes to make biscuits and just love you. And yeah, so she's extra special to me because my mom actually passed away from cancer when I was 15, about to turn 16. So I got her like a couple months after that. And So yeah, she was my companion after my mom passed away. So that's like an even bigger connection than just like, I mean, I'm not saying that my connection is like better than other people with pets or anything like that, but you know what I mean. We just have that like extra bit of bond. So she's just really important to me. I call her my first child. What else? What else can I tell you? I am an only child, no brothers or sisters. I always told my mother that I wanted an older brother, but you know, obviously I didn't understand that like that it doesn't work like that. I guess she could have adopted, but she did not want, she just wanted one kid. One kid, she was done. One kid was enough. I was exhausting, I'm sure. So, now in the community, I kind of have what I call my twin, or what we call each other is we're twins and sister wives. It's very weird and convoluted relationship. Yeah, so Steph, drills are a girl's best friend on Instagram, or Miss Lazy River Wood Turning, as some people know her, is like my twin. But we say that she's the evil twin because she's like the twin that's okay with being mean. And I'm the twin who like just wants everyone to get along and am like way too nice. So she's the evil twin and I'm the good twin. But I think she's the prettier twin. I'm just going to put that out there. Just so she can argue with me. Love you, Steph. Love you, twin. Diamond painting. So how I got into diamond painting is I was very, very pregnant with my youngest child. And I was hanging with my aunt at her house for the summer during 2020 when, you know, all hell broke loose. And everybody was panicking and was locked in a house most days. And I was attempting to teach my kindergartner how to read while trying to work full time. It was, you know, a great time. Fun to be had by all. But yeah, so she diamond painted already and I was like, oh, that seems just like so interesting. I want to do that. I want to try it. And so in 2020, y'all, there were no diamond paintings anywhere. All of them were bought up. All of you guys, I'm sure, for all of the ones that were around then, had bought them all up. It was dry. Pre-orders abound. So at the time, my aunt's daughter was doing guinea pig. I don't remember the artist. And I hate that I don't remember the artist. Sorry, y'all. I looked at my phone and it said that I had low battery and it looked like it wasn't recording. And I made the saddest, like, oh no sound. And then I checked it, but we're good. It's recording. I have 9%, so let's hope that 9% will get me through like 30 more minutes of WIP Chat and we'll be good. Anyway, so yes, so I did the guinea pig. I will link it down below if it's still on Diamond Art Club's website. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe I'll put in a picture. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fun editing this. But yeah, her daughter was not doing her guinea pig diamond painting. So I did. I finished it. And near the end of me working on it, I was able to order, I think, Fathoms Below. It is in my stash, and I think we'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll find a reason to work on it one day. But it's one of those ones, y'all, that I'm like, just, I don't know, find a home for that one. If somebody that would love it, that would be cool. But I don't think a lot of people look for it. So I'm sure I'm just stuck with it, and I'll do it eventually. Or maybe it'll discontinue one day and it'll become rare, and then I can sell it for retail or whatever, and someone who will love it, you know, better than me can have it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so I bought Fathoms Below, and then shortly after that, I bought Something Sweet. and a couple other paintings. Not a ton right at the beginning. One wasn't a ton, and two, I was not trying to spend all that kind of money. I didn't know that it was going to become the obsession it was at the time. And trust me, I wish I had realized, because like that around that time was when like Princess Jasmine panel, Mandy Manzano panel came out, and I think some other panels were getting restocked. But I didn't buy very many of them, and had I known I was going to like become obsessed and then spend way too much money buying unicorns off of eBay and wherever else and all of that, then I would have just bought it then for retail. That would have been so much better. Yeah, so my second kit that I ever did was Something Sweet by Mandy Manzano. And it took me forever because honestly, I just didn't dedicate as much time to diamond painting as I do now. Like now I spend, at least an hour most every night, at least, if not like more like 2 or so. Whereas before, I would spend like maybe an hour or two every few nights. I would have like weeks where I would just be so busy, especially when my youngest was born. He was a newborn, so obviously you have to like hold and love a newborn all the time, all the time, all the time. And they wake up every few hours, so you sleep when you can. Is this color done? I don't see any more. Oh, yes, I do. Man, almost had me. I would have been so mad if I had poured that back in the bag and then saw those when I was done. Okay, let's look over it again. I'm sure that there's some that I will miss and have to go back and do later. Isn't that the way of things? Okay. These crystal colors are so pretty. I'm glad that the two biggest colors in this section were the crystals, so that way I could work on them with y'all. I probably put way too many in this time. I did, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll continue. Everything is fine. Burning flames around me. Like if you know that meme. Anyways, see, now I don't even know what I was talking about. Is this what it's like to film a WIP Chat? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's how I used to got started. This past year, I've done a lot more paintings. I could tell you how many if I wasn't recording this on the phone that's currently recording. I want to say around 7. Okay, let's think. Undersea Dreaming. I did Hogwarts and Hedwig. I did 11. I did Midnight Spell. Didn't I do something? Midnight Spell. I did that for Claws and Paws. Scorpio Witch, or Roytrin Witch for Scorpio. Bailar Conmigo, which is a Mandy Manzano painting, really pretty. And the Hogwarts Crest. Yeah, so like 7, I want to say. And I have 2 whips going right now. I have this one, and then I have a Harry Potter one that's like a smaller Amazon exclusive Diamond Art Club. So yeah, so obviously I've done I think like my total completed is like 13, but like 7 of them are this year. So obviously I've sped up a lot. And I think events have really helped me. Even I think there's one of the events that I didn't, the only one that I didn't finish in time. And honestly, it's because I was trying to do 2 events at once. And so I started that event in the middle without, fully understanding that the piece I picked for the second event I was in. Oh, wait, I just thought of another one. Daughter of Honor. I did that panel for Princess Along. Sorry. Keep on track, Veronica. So obviously 8 or so finishes in 1 year. I've gotten a whole lot faster. Events hold me, keep me accountable, keep it moving. The enjoyment of finishing, of, I don't know, feel like I'm accomplishing more and more has really helped too. My stash is getting ridiculous. So I feel like I have to finish around 1 a month, depending on the size. If I don't, I feel bad because like I have way too many diamond paintings and I want to keep buying them. But the only way I can justify continuing to buy them is if I continue to finish them quickly. That's my plan. I don't know where YouTube will fall into all of that plan. Hopefully positively. Okay, so what else can we talk about? I'm gonna just talk about like types of artwork. So I like lots of Mandy Manzano. I have tons of it. I have a few J walls, like my kids' zodiac signs, and then mine. I'm a Libra. And then I have some oceany ones. Basically anything that's an octopus. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like octopuses. I have a giant octopus tattoo on my back. It takes up probably 2/3 of my back. So like I mean it when I say I like octopuses. Like I meant it and then I put it on my body forever. So yeah, love them. They're just really cool creatures and kind of weird and there's a lot. Maybe I'll do like a whole WIP Chat all about octopuses. That might be cool. Tell me if you want one. You can put, hey, you know what? Is there an octopus? Yes, there's definitely an octopus emoji. I don't even know why I'm asking that. I use it all the time. So, if you got to this point in the WIP Chat, even though it's not over, feel free to leave an octopus emoji down below. And I'll kind of like use it as my gauge on whether or not people want to hear all about octopuses. They're kind of crazy though. So like be forewarned, like you're not coming into like a ton of feel good stuff. Like they're intense animals. Yeah, so I have What Lies Beneath because octopus, and I have Octopus Lady from Jada Gem Shop because octopus and lady, so like 2 for 1, right? Yeah, I am obsessed. So pretty much anything octopus I'll probably end up buying or similar. So like I asked Jade, the same lady, the same person who did the artwork for her octopus lady. Oh my god, I cannot talk. It's the middle of the night, y'all. So just give me a break on the speaking. And I need a drink, but I didn't bring a drink up here. So now I'm suffering. It's fine. So the person who did Octopus Lady had another piece of artwork that was a jellyfish lady. And I found it on her Instagram and I sent it to Jade and I was like, can you ask her if she will license this with you? Because I want it to go with my octopus lady. I think they're perfect. Perfect companions. So yeah, so I just love oceany things. The ocean is so neat. If I could, like, if reincarnation is a thing, maybe I'll come back as some sort of like creature in the ocean. That would be really cool. And maybe like a more of a deep sea creature. I don't know. I don't know what I would want to be, honestly. Maybe it would be cool to be living on the coral. You probably see a lot more. I feel like in the deep sea you'd be like by yourself a lot, and that sounds like kind of a bummer. Segueing into from that, I think maybe me talking about that will help you understand, part of my name, the ocean waves part, because I really like the ocean and I think it's cool. And I like creatures that live in the ocean, so much so that I have permanently placed them on my body and will diamond paint them in any form. The second or first half, I'm sorry, the first half of my name, Sapphire, that comes from my mom actually. So I'm a September baby, and September birthstone is Sapphire. And my mom wanted to name me Sapphire and nickname me Phire, which honestly is a ridiculous name. It's hilarious that she thought it was a good idea. But, I can use it now in stuff like this creatively, right? And kind of pay a little bit of respect to her and her memory, and take her with me a little bit. So, by the way, the reason my dad hated that name, so that's the reason why I wasn't named Sapphire. And then she wanted to name me Chelsea, but I have a Spanish family. My grandfather was actually born and raised in Cuba, and he could not say Chelsea, so I got Veronica. That's the story behind my YouTube name. So hopefully y'all like it. If y'all absolutely hate it, like I'm open to changing it, but I don't think it's bad. I think I didn't really want to just be my name because I feel like my name is just really long and boring. Maybe forgettable. Clearly, because nobody calls me by the right name, or they call me by 500 names, which is fine. I think it's hilarious. I'm not like offended or anything. It's like become like my thing, I guess, is to be, you know, the lady of many names. What else can I tell y'all about me? Diamond painting version. Basic diamond painting questions. Let me think. The rounder square debate, I don't care. I will work on both. I think I might lean towards a square preference because of the detail and the way it looks when it's finished. However, like I'll do a round, I'll do a square if I like the artwork. Also, I think that it's really cool that this is my first WIP Chat, quasi first, I guess. I did fully film and edit one and made an intro back in July and just said nope and just never posted it. So quasi first WIP Chat. And actually, this painting, My Sword, is the first non-DAC painting I've ever worked on. And so, and I think the first non-DAC painting I ever bought too. So I think that's really cool that y'all get to kind of be a first, see a first, fun stuff. I don't know really what else to say. I just like, what do y'all do? You talk about your lives now? So I think that's where I'm going to cut it for my first WIP Chat. This is probably a little shorter than you guys are used to, but I mean, it is my first. I'm getting a hang of it. It's probably 12 at night. Yeah, past 12 a.m. at this point. And yeah, so, if you want longer, I will make them longer. You can totally put that in your comment and tell me that. But for this video, I think we covered a lot of things. It was good to get to know y'all. Tell me about yourself below. I know I see a lot of y'all in the community, but that doesn't mean I really know you that well. So I would love to get to know each and every one of you more. I will do my best to respond to every comment I get. I assume I'll be able to. I doubt it. I'm gonna get like a flood of comments like, who is she, right? But yeah, I'll read y'all's comments and I will respond and I will send you all the love. The things that we talked about. Let's see. Oh, this is hard. So I told you to leave me an octopus emoji, especially if you want to learn more about octopuses in a new WIP Chat. And what else did we talk about? Wow. So it just like comes out of your mouth and then leaves your brain, right? Cool. Okay, good to know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Um, you know, try not to roast me too hard in the comments. Have the best day. Bye. Oh no. Hopefully y'all will love me. Like I love you.